Hi friends, this is question number 2, exercise 3.4 pertaining to trigonometric functions. This says sec x is equal to 2. So here I would like to mention that you must go through the question number 1. I have given the information in detail there. What is the principal solution, what is general solution, and what are the formulas there. So I have mentioned all those things in detail, so better you go through that one. Then it will be very easy to understand this question. So here, because we have the values or formulas for sin x, cos x and tan x, and sec x, cosec x and cot x, they are just reciprocal of these. So we don't have any formulas for these things, so we have to convert into their reciprocals if sec x and cosec x and cot x are in the picture. So here we have sec x is equal to 2, so we will convert into 1 by this is equal to 1 by cos x is equal to 2, or 1 by 2 is equal to cos x. When we cross multiply, 2 will come down in the denominator and cos x will go in the numerator on the other side. So cos x is equal to 1 by 2, as I mentioned in the question number 1 in detail. So that will clarify many things. So you go through that one. So cos x is equal to, we know cos x is positive in the first quadrant and fourth quadrant, and our value is positive, so this is positive in first and fourth quadrant. And when cos x is equal to 1 by 2, so 1 by 2 is the value of cos 60 or cos pi by 3, both are same thing. So we can write it cos x as cos pi by 3, this is in the first quadrant, or x is equal to pi by 3, that is x is 60 degree. And this is a principal solution, one of the principal solution. There are two principal solutions positive for each trigonometric function, as I mentioned in question number 1. And for each rotation, one rotation, that gives us principal solution. And if it is a number of rotations or more than that, then we have to go for general solutions. So in this case, the other principal solution or other principal value of x is, because cos x is in positive in fourth quadrant, and here because cos x is equal to 1 by 2, that is positive, so first quadrant it is 60, in fourth quadrant we have to take 2 pi minus pi by 3, as I explained earlier, that because we have to take for principal solution one rotation from 0 to 2 pi or 0 to 360, one complete rotation. So though at 360 degree 0 and 360 coincide each other, normally we can take 2 pi minus pi by only minus pi by 3. If we take minus theta, then also it is equal. But for principal solution we have to take 2 pi, that is instead of 0 we will take 2 pi minus pi by 3, because rules or regulations for all the angles should be same. So we cannot go half the way clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, we have to go only in anti-clockwise only. So we cannot take only minus pi by 3, that is the reason for this. So when we are taking 2 pi minus pi by 3, this becomes cos x is equal to cos 2 pi into 3, that is 6 pi minus 1 pi, 5 pi by 3, or x is equal to 5 pi by 3. So this is another solution, principal solution for cos x. So hence we can say there are two principal solutions, one is pi by 3 and another is 5 pi by 3. So this is the principal solution. And if you could have taken only 0 minus pi by 3, then both the solutions would have been, one is pi by 3 and other is minus pi by 3, but cos x is positive in fourth quadrant also, so both the answer could have been same, that is pi by 3. No, it is giving us 5 pi by 3, that is also main reason for that. So these are the principal solutions. Now the general solution for cos x is given as x is equal to 2n pi plus minus y, or x is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3, where n pertains to integer, that is we can say I or z. So in this case we have got the general solution as 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. Now if we take the value of n is 0, so this becomes, answer becomes plus minus pi by 3. Because this is cos x, so minus pi by 3 is also positive only. So first quadrant and fourth quadrant, the value will be positive only. So when n is equal to 1, this becomes 2 pi plus minus pi by 3. So 2 pi minus pi by 3 if we take, this becomes 6 minus 1, 5 pi by 3, which we already got in the principal solution. And if it is plus, then it becomes 7 pi by 3. So 7 pi by 3 indicates the same position in the first quadrant. So in the general question, if after 1, 2, 10, 100 or millions of rotations, but the position will remain in the first quadrant and fourth quadrant, and whatever I have shown in the figure, it will be like that only. So this is a general solution. That's why it is a general solution, because it is applicable for any number of rotations, positive or negative, or clockwise or anti-clockwise, whatever you want to say. So this is the difference. And this is question 3, exercise 3.4, pertaining to trigonometric functions. This says cot x is equal to minus under root 3. So now we don't have any direct formula for cot x, we have to convert into tan x. So we can write it for 1 by tan x is equal to minus under root 3, or on cross multiplying, tan x will go on the right hand side, minus under root 3 will come on the left hand side. It will become 1 minus 1 by under root 3 is equal to tan x, or we can write tan x is equal to minus 1 by under root 3. Now tan x is negative. So tan x is negative in second quadrant and fourth quadrant, because it is positive in first and third, but it is negative in second and third quadrant. So when we are in the third quadrant, so it will be equivalent to tan x will be minus 1 by under root 3. Third quadrant it will be tan pi minus 30, that is pi by 6. Tan 30 is 1 by under root 3, so that is nothing but 30 is equal to pi by 6. So this is in the second quadrant. So here we can write as tan x is negative in second and fourth quadrants. And I have given the reason why we should take it, because third quadrant it can be The second quadrant, it can be 90 plus theta, that is pi by 2 plus pi by 4, pi by 6 also. But in that case, it will become cot theta. But we want to keep it in the form of tan theta only. So that's why we are taking on the along with the x-axis, that is along with the pi or 2 pi. So that's why that we have to take care. That's why we have not taken 90 plus theta, we have taken 180 minus theta. That is the main reason. For all sorts of questions, we are taking along the x-axis only, so that original value should not change. So it should not change into cot theta, it should remain as a tan theta, so that we can compare both sides. Otherwise it will not be possible to solve this problem. So here no, tan x is equal to tan within the bracket pi minus pi by 6, or this is equal to tan x is equal to pi minus pi by 6, that is 6 into pi, 6 pi minus 1, 5 pi by 6, that is tan 5 pi by 6. So this is the one rotation. Within the one rotation we got the values of tan x. So these are nothing but the principal values. Thus the principal values of x for tan x are pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6. So this is the principal value. Now what is the general value? The general solution is x is equal to n pi plus y. This is the formula for tan x is equal to tan y. The general solution is x is equal to n pi plus y, or x is equal to n pi plus y is here, y is also angle pi by 6. So when n is equal to 0, when n is equal to 0, the answer is pi by 6. When n is equal to 1, this is 6 plus 1, 7 pi by 6. When n is equal to minus 1, so this becomes 5 pi by 6. So like that we will be getting the different values for different rotations. So this is the general solution for x. So we keep on changing the values of n, will be putting the values of n as positive or negative, and we will be getting the solutions accordingly. So this is a general solution. And the details I have given in the more details I have given in the question number 1, that you must go through that one. So where I explained what is the principal solution, what is general solution, and how and what are the various formulas I have given there. So those will be useful for solving other type of problems. So this is question number 3 is over. Now this is question number 4, exercise 3.4 pertaining to trigonometric functions. This is cosec x is equal to 2. So as I mentioned earlier in question number 1, I have given in detail what is the principal solution and general solution, and we have values for sin x, cos x and tan x, and cosecant x and sec x and cot x, they are just reciprocal of these original 3 values. So we will convert into the original values, and for which we have the formulas. So we will solve the problem. Cos of x is nothing but 1 by sin x. We can write as 1 by sin x is equal to 2, or on cross multiplying we can write as sin x is equal to 1 by 2, and the principal solution we can find out by moving from 0 to 360 degree anti-clockwise, and within the one rotation whatever the values we are getting, so that will be the principal value, and this is a positive value. So we know sin x is positive in the first quadrant and second quadrant. In other quadrant it is negative. So in the first quadrant, this is sin x is equal to 1 by 2. So sin x 1 by 2 is sin 30. Sin 30 means pi by 6. Sin pi by 6. So this is in the first quadrant. So since sin x is equal to sin pi by 6, so x is equal to pi by 6. So this is the one value of the x angle in the first quadrant. Here we can say as sin x is positive, because here sin x is 1 by 2, that is positive in first and second quadrant. So second quadrant means, that is, we have to take, as I mentioned earlier, 180 minus theta or 180 minus x, as value will not change, sign will remain sign there. If we take 90 plus x or 90 plus theta, then the value sign will be getting converted into cos theta, which will not be possible to compare. So we will have to take only along the x-axis, that is 0 or 2 pi or pi, 180 plus pi, 180 minus pi, or 0 or 2 pi minus angle. So those are the things we have to take. So here another angle is, and in the third quadrant and second quadrant, sin x is equal to sin pi minus theta, that is also in the second quadrant, pi minus theta, pi minus x. In this case it is pi minus pi by 6. Or this is equal to sin x is equal to sin 6 is the LCM, 6 into pi, 6 minus 1 pi, that becomes 5 pi by 6. So x is equal to, hence x is equal to 5 pi by 6. So there are two principal values of x. One is pi by 6 and this is 5 pi by 6. We will say hence the principal solution is x is equal to pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6. The general solution formula I mentioned earlier. The general solution is given as, for sin x, because no the values are in sin, for sin x is equal to sin y, where x is equal to n pi where x is equal to n pi plus